we've always been each other's greatest nemesises. Nemesis. What's the plural on that?
Nemesis.
Yes, I love getting applause for saying that my tum-tum is a plus today. That's the best. Yeah, no complaints. Slept good. Got almost enough coffee in my body. Had a nice breakfast. Had a very good breakfast. It's always a good breakfast when I am the breakfast chef, but having a good day so far, and it's only going to keep being good. You didn't get a route today. Rip. Alternatively, unrip. I don't know how you're feeling about it. So I won't put words into your mouth. Aside from rip.
Death to the false emperor!
Exactly. What's up, Mel? Death to the false emperor, indeed. That's what we're doing today. Painting chaos. Because that's most of what I'm painting like. But, you know.
Hello there.
Oh, I'm doing good. Like I was just saying, I'm well caffeinated. I'm well fed. Excuse me. It's gonna be a pretty nice day. It's gonna be a nice. Ooh, I gotta go to the dry cleaners and and acquire my dry cleaning. Your weekly score is 650. The guy above you had 651. That kind of shit. Oh, fuck that. That's a pain. But it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and I'm ready to paint some horrible boys, you know? Horrible boys, girls, and those who know better. These do physically, canonically have bodies that aren't just boy bods. But boys with an I is a gender neutral term as far as I'm concerned. That's always what I mean when I say it. I don't know why. I just putting something in Discord that I need your help on. Hopefully, I can be helpful. Nothing would make me happier than to be helpful. I should probably make sure Discord's open. Talking about that tentacle. Tentacle. Discord yet. Phone, why are you like this? Okay, that's fine. It's the tentacles of Narnia. Do you remember that skit? Was that SNL? The Chronic What Cools of Narnia. Oh, it's a Futurama reference. Well, okay, look. One of us remembers more Futurama than the other, apparently. The only Futurama I remember are the parts that get
time for plants.
quoted to me by one of my DMs on the rig. Oh, Plunst. What's our Plunst? Show me a Plunst. We're talking Plunst. That's apparently my Dr. Evil voice. Plunst. Oh shit, we're at 399,000. It just popped up and screamed at me about that. Oh no, more than 399,000? 399,838. Which it's telling me is equivalent to 4,000. 400,000. Plunst. You got 2 plunsts because I got distracted and confused and excited. 2 plunts for the price of 1. Let none ever say, I am not a generous master. Should you leave the loincloth white or use some hardened leather speed paint? First of all, that skin tone is dope. You have done an excellent job on that skin tone. Second of all, I think leather gets my vote there. If I needed to, I could probably do a bit where I communicate only in Futurama quotes for a one-shot. That's That's impressive. That's terrifying. How is this cloth on this body? Oh, it's like a halter top. Okay, you do you. My one of my DMs / friends has just an encyclopedic knowledge of Simpsons and Futurama references. Kaz, what's up, bud? How are you on this fine day? Like, to the point that he slips in those references, like, into actual, like, game lore. Yeah, Mew, I think leather. I vote leather. Or rather than white. Or if you keep it white, I would give it a bit more of a shade. Been busy and kind of in a bad mood. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully, I can't help with the busyness, but hopefully I can help you with the mood a little bit. If there's someone that I can fight for you, let me know. That's going to probably be a pretty big channel points redeem, but I'm here for it. Unless it's the government, I'll do that for free. Saw some of my community members last weekend. It was really cool. Hell yeah. What's the Discord command for buff, ladies? Oh, it's buff. It's just exclamation buff. Which is the same as it is here, actually. Well, no, it's buff plus here. Never mind. Just kidding. 1 million points, I literally fight for you. 2 million points, intentionally lose a fight for you. I work for a public school, so I'm not sure if you want to get involved in that. Ooh, okay, fair enough. I mean, actually, on second thought, I'll fight it, kid. Let's go. And I'll also fight an administrator. I'll do it. Oh, so, okay, so here is a conversation that my wife has brought up. Well, no, we were watching TV, and I had an opinion about it. And my wife, just take my boss. I'll go for it. I'll take your boss out. I need those 1 million channel points, though. I said I would happily throw a fight because we were watching Bridgerton, and there was the plot line about the guy who wants the one guy to throw a fight on purpose. No, I'm not actually gonna do it. Don't worry. And I said I would happily throw a fight on purpose, especially if I get paid for it. And my wife said I don't agree. I think that's cheating. And I was like, no, it's not cheating. It's not cheating to decide to do bad and get paid for it. How is that cheating? Like purposefully throwing a fight especially for money. I don't know. I didn't get it. I don't agree that it's cheating. Part 1, I don't agree that it's cheating. Part 2, I would do it in a fucking heartbeat. If I could get paid to lose fights, that would be dope. I mean, I guess that's also just being like a ringer, generally speaking. But you have a kinky thing there you don't want to talk about? Oh well, no. I mean, I feel about. It's pretty well established that kinky thing is also true. But not the point. This is my mood. Depends on what the fight is for or about. If it's an actually sanctioned league fight, I need at least 1.5 years worth of money. Make it worth the risk of being found out. I think part of it is also that I can't imagine... No, I can't imagine. So, for instance, in my world, if I was paid off to intentionally paint something bad so that I could lose a painting contest, I'd fucking do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd do it twice. I'd say, yes, please, can I have another? That nail polish is as glossy black as my soul. Steph, I'm happy to hear that your soul is the color that I want my nails to be. Something about... No, I don't know. My brain got lost. Is the money more than what you expect to get from placing? Well, yes. Mainly because you don't get a lot from painting competitions to begin with. Well, yeah, but I'm saying if we lived in a fanciful world where painting competitions paid out really fucking well, I would fucking take the fall in a painting competition. This dude's butt is hanging out of his undies, and I like it. Bennett lived in a battle shonen where mini painting was the combat. Yeah, in this world I've created, I would happily take the fall anytime, every time. It's really like a banana. Dude's just giving whole crotch. I like these minis more than I thought I did. Reminds me, did I get this guy's neck? Yeah. No. Not. Whoop. Right off the bat.
Mom!
What?
Mommy!
Someone needs to give Bennett a lesson in painting their nails. Probably. But also, howdy. If Bennett is Hobby Paint Yugi, does that make Drew Hobby Paint Joey? Or should those be switched? I'm probably more Joey than he is. First of all, Mom, that's fucking rude. Second of all, valid. I am very bad at painting my nails, which is ironic considering I paint small things for...
That's my mom.
Power. For power? I paint small things for power. These minis are conversions. The base model are, Games Workshop's Arcoflagellants. I swapped their heads around and gave them some extra, I don't know what you would even call this, spikes and chains? So, in my custom army lore, sounds like a motherly activity teaching someone how to nail paint. If my mom can fucking paint nails better than I can, I will fucking hand out gift subs immediately. I am issuing this challenge right now. If Mom wants to do a fucking nail paint off with me of our own nails on stream to be judged by chat, I will fucking do it. And I'll throw it if somebody pays me enough. I am hopeless at painting my nails. I'm worse than Bennett. Aha! Judge not, lest ye be judged. I pay to see that stream. Well, you could literally, if I can get my mom to agree to this stream with me, it'll happen. Mom, what do you say? I know you don't have anything else pressing going on. You have nothing else busy in your life at the moment. I know this about you. at his head's like bear. Grr. I don't have time right now, but I accept your challenge. All right. I'll get back to you. I'll have my people call your people. Imagine going out of the way to be like, yo, do you want to duke it out only to bail when you see the check? That's me, baby. That's me. I will take the bag over the honor any day. And whatever that means about me, that's fine. Maybe the next channel reward. Yeah, I'll have my people call your people, Ma, and we'll set something up for, I don't know, June, July. Like to replace the blind stream since it's imminent. I'm down with that. The blind stream is imminent. We're 20k points away. 20k, less than that even now. Oh, yep, less than 20k. We are less than 19,000 points from me painting a model that I can't see. Oh, and there's even more. We are 17,000 points, maybe? I can't be expected to do math. I'm not a math gay. Oh. Same. And I teach math? That's a bit of a whoopsie doodles. But that's all right. What was I about to do? Oh, I need more paint. I need to put more on my palette. My palette. Oh, shit. The thing's a little ticker at the top now. I like that. I'm really bad at calculating, but I'm good with the tools. What is a math tool? Not to sound difficult, because I know that this sounds like I'm being difficult. But what is a math tool? A calculator? Or like a formula? Keeping in mind that I'm horrific at math. It is not what my brain is designed to do. Formulas, CAS software, Excel, and so on. Gotcha. Oof. The clown honks. Moros, how are you? Is this... Do you have a top? You do. You have titty. But it's still a halter top. Alright. So every one of these ones that has a top and not just tighty whities is wearing a fucking halter top, and I love that for me. What a good life. If you do not have a top will be provided from you. Except of your mere brada rights. That's a stretch, but it's a stretch I'm very okay with. Have I forgotten to paint the faces on all of these people? Or just a couple, because not all of them have full faces, I guess. You got a chin. That needs paint. Let me paint your chin. You've also got a chin that I didn't paint. How am I living my life not painting chins? What kind of creature am I? What about you? You also have a chin that I didn't paint. I held my ground and supported her, but wasn't enough, so I suggested... Oh, wait a minute. I missed a big sentence. I'm mediocre. I got off the phone with my mom, who was having a very emotional moment and wanted to be upset, but also was lashing out. So I held my ground and supported her, but it wasn't enough, so I suggested she seek professional assistance, which made her upset. And she ended the call, but it was tough. I mean, that's unfortunate, because, like, there's definitely times when that is the right thing to say to a person, but it's not the thing a person wants to hear. And towing the line between those two is tough. And also just deciding when to do which. Whether you say the thing the person wants to hear, or you say, quote-unquote, the right thing. Or, like, what's good for them. You know? That's tough, and I'm sorry. Would you like me to call your mom and have a hard talk with her? Because I'll do that. I tried to offer her what she wanted to hear first, and it didn't do it. Well, you did both things. You can't be blamed for doing both things. You know? You played the good offspring, and then you played the responsible offspring. And now if you don't play Keep 'Em Separated, which is the only offspring song I can remember at the time, that is right now, then, like, you can just stop playing offspring. It wasn't enough, and I refused to let it get beyond me. Yeah, well, no, if you are being lashed out upon and verbally abused by anyone, you don't owe them while they deal with their shit. You don't have to be cruel and mean and hurtful back, but you don't have to enable it. But yeah, that sounds like a really shitty phone call, and I'm sorry. Thankfully, the phone call is over, and now you just have to listen to me make puns and talk about these people's halter tops. Yeah, having shitty phone calls with your parents sucks, and it also is apparently the theme for the last, like, 24 hours. It's big love to my mom. Her mom just passed away. My grandmother. I could have just said that. Just passed away, and that's tough. It's tougher when it's your own mom, and it sucks. It sucks being more emotionally mature than your parent. That is its own special hell. Honestly, I mostly feel bad that I don't feel bad, which is its own thing to go to therapy about, but, like, I'm more worried about my mom than I am sad. So, I'm fine, but I appreciate it. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs a big ol' hug. Everybody needs two birds. Covered in cheese whiz. I don't know why that's the thing that we need in addition, but we do. Is this paint dry? Yes. Ooh. Oh, it's also dry in the actual tube. They're probably pigeons. They're not bright. No, but what? See, okay. Here's the thing. Pigeons, I found out recently in my life that pigeons are a flavor of dove. A flavor. Pigeons are a flavor of dove. They used to be domesticated, but went feral because we just sort of stopped having them be domesticated. Oh, raccoon emote with the heart is cute. I got that raccoon emote with the heart is really cute. Took me, you know, a beatbox to get there, but pigeons and doves are not bright. Better? Yes. No, that's fair. I'm not trying to correct you, Oniros. I'm just saying I found it interesting that pigeons and doves are closely related because I have always heard people talking about doves like they're these wonderful, perfect creatures, and similarly talking about pigeons like they're sky rats, but they're like basically the same bird, and I find that funny. Doves are badly behaved too. I wouldn't know. I've never hung out with a dove. The only birds I've ever spent. Doves and pigeons are shitbirds. All right. Or shite birds, more specifically. Shitbird is a sort of a different connotation. I've heard dove rage stories. I'm learning even more things about doves and pigeons I didn't know. This is dope. They just go for each other and blood happens? Doves? Are you telling me that these things that used to be dinosaurs once upon a time are, like, mean sometimes to one another? Wild. Absolutely wild. They have dinosaur moments. Don't we all have dinosaur moments, though, when it comes down to it? Like, oop, that's a dinosaur moment. I think that should be a thing. We can just apologize for things. Oh. Steph, thanks for hanging out while you could. I hope to see you on the flip side. I hope work is chill. And I hope you get to see a cool bird today. Birds just have more. Yeah. That's the thing that sets a bird apart from anything else, is just how frequently they have dinosaur moments. June! Speaking of dinosaur moments, it's my strong wife. And Rube. Wow, everybody's fucking here. We're at 408k. We have 12,000 more points until I'm painting a thing quiet. Y'all got any more of that plunced? Yo, for 300 channel points, you can have as much plunced as you can handle. There you go. All right, what's our plunced? Our plunced is plunced. We got fresh plunced. Come get your fresh plunced. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Dummy thick with plunced. I'm trying to plunced, but my plunced is too plunced and keeps alerting the guards. Is it ripe? How do you tell? Is it plunced? How to tell when your plunced is ripe? That's an important thing to know. When it's firm but still soft. When it looks turgid and moist. What are other words that are really off-putting? Honestly, describing something as both turgid and moist is probably the worst thing I could have done. I would like to thank all of you for embracing Plunst with an open heart and an open mind and understanding that some memes are just not good or funny, but they still need to get said and shared and loved like anybody else. Anyone know any cool long swords for 5e, homebrew or otherwise? I need to remake a lava sword into something my tree-based character would like. What do you mean? How to explain? Give me more context. That might not be enough information for me to be able to respond properly. But I'm intrigued. And I'm confident, as I've said before, that I can homebrew anything. A sword that looks like it's made of burned and scorched wood. Ooh. Mel! You have returned. What is computer? What is computer? Computer? Define computer.
Hello there.
Thank you for the lurk, Ratsky. I'm appreciative of you and your behavior. He's a hexblood bound to a tree, so his horns are branches of a tree. He considers himself a tree. Okay, well, that's incredibly cool. That is a dope-ass character concept, you might say. What about a sword that is a Makahito, but with thorns instead of obsidian shards? How's that for an immediate, out there, kind of out there thought? The Magma Blade is more like a lightsaber. Oh, it's Sunblade. Okay, yeah. But one of those like Mesoamerican toothed swords, but instead of like obsidian, and he doesn't like it. Instead of obsidian, it's like thorns. Do you know? Do people know what I'm talking about? Also, he's going the rune route. Rune route. Well, if he's tree-based, you might say it's the rune root. I just remembered I'm attached to a Google machine. I can just do that. Here, hold on. I mean, not attached, but attached enough. Oh, is it Star Wars? Oh, it is! That explains it. I've been seeing so much Star Wars stuff today and didn't question it. This thing. Maka, I think it's pronounced Makahito, but I'm not good at pronouncing Nahuat. Makwahit. Is it going to give me a... It's not. I believe it's Makwahit. I think the TL is sort of... Well, congratulations to those who celebrate. I feel like I should war with a star. But these guys, except instead of like obsidian, they're like thorns growing out of the club. Or like something like that. But these things are sharp as fuck. You can like cut off a horse's head with these. That's the metric for some reason that I've heard of with these. Aztec Cricket looks gnarly. Still training the new guy, but he's fantastic. Clip, I'm so glad the new guy is working out better than the old guy. Yeah, they're clubs, but they're sharp, you know? And they were like super duper deadly because they were really, really sharp, but they didn't work so great against the conquistadors because he doesn't use things made out of core wood. Oh, well, shit. Okay, now you're complicating this. Giving me actual restrictions I have to work with. Oh wait, that's painted. That's painted. This is not. No, you don't have to apologize. I'm giving you a ribbon, a jolly ribbon, which is also how my Christmas condoms are shaped. They're jolly ribbed for your ho 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 pleasure. He doesn't like to use much. Okay, so he wants something plant-based, but not made of plants, is what I'm understanding. So, to me, that says bone, baby. That says weaponry should be bone. If you can't use wood... He has bone shivs and a short sword. Loves it. Put another thing in my chunk of the Discord. Well, it's on that in just a moment. Well then, yeah, then more bones. Then please send this character your bones. Take some on my behalf. They're on the house. The bone house. Take a peek. Oh, scrolling back down. Adventure cats. Oh, that's cute. Look at this. Look at this cleric. Where is it? That one. Look at this cleric cat. Okay, here's the thing. How you gonna paint the cleric cat? Because Garfield hates Mondays, loves lasagna. Cleric of a god of sloth and laziness. A necromancer, even, you might say, Moros? Was that... I think that counts as a pun, right? That is an option. No remorse being the key word. Yeah. Well, no. You don't... I regret nothing. I am always happy to make a pun at the expense of anyone. Especially myself. But, like, really anybody will do. As long as I can be punny. Is that a puppy I hear? Apparently not. She usually reacts to that sentence. She's probably outside because it's gorgeous today. Absolutely gorgeous today. That coffee was cold and not entirely pleasant. Alright, here's the plan. I'm dropping a wash on their flesh to make them start looking a little unhealthy. Well, probably more unhealthy. And then while that's drying, I'm going to do my signature, brew a pot of coffee, step away from the mini. So, within the next 5-ish minutes, I'm taking a break. As fair warning to all of you fine folks. Where's the button? And I should probably like run an ad when I do that, right? I should be more aware of how running ads works and make that be a thing. Wouldn't that make sense? Maybe that's my next big stream task is learning how that works. With the whole 16 seconds of research it'll take. Alright, so who's going to a wedding this weekend? Who's not me? Is it just me? How many other people are going to weddings out here? Come on. It's gotta be a popular time of year for a wedding. Oh, just me, really? Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be a good time. I like doing things with my wife, so it'll be lovely. When was the last time all my friends are married or in other states? Well, this marriage is happening in another state, so how about that? We're driving to Jersey. Somewhere in Jersey. I don't remember where in Jersey. I thought it was Virginia. It's not. It's Jersey. To whoever I told, I think last week, that this wedding is happening in Virginia. It's not. I made a whoopsie. And I hope I can be forgiven. But I'll understand if I can't. I doubt I'll be invited to another wedding in my life. That sounds like a blessing, quite frankly. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna have fun, but also, weddings are such a hassle. This is my hot take. I hate people, but I love gatherings. Or I love gatherings. No, I hate gatherings, but I love people? I don't know. Okay, so here's my... I hate both. Fair. It really just depends on how well I'm handling my social anxiety. I hate gatherings, but I don't feel emotionally close to friends. That's sort of the worst of both worlds. So I'm not high on anyone's list to invite. I mean, fair. Or think to go, well, we would, but we get it. See, that I think that's a good friend. A good friend is someone who's like, we could invite you, but we decided against it because we figured you wouldn't actually have fun. I'm here for those kind of friendships. So my huge, powerful brain right now is, I'm realizing that I think most of these have enough cloth on them that I can copy their heraldry that's gonna be on their mech suits onto their undies, and I am absolutely gonna have to do that now. Which I didn't think of doing until I was sort of looking at how much cloth they've actually got on them. But like, I could do some of those classic heraldic shapes, like do like the chevron and the quartered field and stuff like that, and just do that with their like halter tops and underwear, which is I'm very excited about this. All right, I'm hopping up and making coffee, taking a quick break. I will be back very shortly, and in the meantime, think about Thomas the Tank Engine and what Thomas the Tank Engine would be like if he married the sister that you do or don't have. What would Thomas the Tank Engine's wedding to your sister be like? Ponder that. I'll be right back. back. Came back. Came back. The cat came back. I missed words. It would be gross, non-existent. Mainly because I don't have a sister and I was probably forced there. Anyway, dinner is up. Lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Kaz. I just hide under a table and not give a gift. They ruined my love of trains with their romance. I think I have to play my wizard lost in thought for Strahd, even though I'd rather he take action. He met the abbot, and it reminded him of his father with his zealot nature, who wants to take him out and probably poison all the folk who depend on the abbot, since the party were told they'd go aggressive and take everyone out in Kresk. Oh, shit. The only reason he hasn't attacked yet is because he's having a hard time separating emotions from the knowledge. I would like to know he's not actively, impulsively, or emotionally... Not acting impulsively or emotionally without his more logical brain half's consideration. The rest of the party's gotten hints that he's in a dangerous mindset, but I get the strong impression they don't know how dangerous he is when he's motivated. I mean, not unless he's done it in character? In game. There you go. In game. That's how you say words. Blah blah blah. He's also not sure if he's strong enough yet, but he's still tempted. Part of his backstory that his zealot father burned all of his friends because someone accidentally raised a devil. The wizard was allowed to survive not out of kindness, but because it would hurt him more. Holy crap! That is that's a level of sadism right there. That's redonkulous. That is cruel. This guy's dad sucks. Just to put a fine point on that. Just in case you needed clarification. His dad sucks. He got ran out of Chult for zealotry? Wow. Chult is the rainforest jungle, right? Yeah. See, I'm almost at the point where I can remember some Forgotten Realms lore. That's why he has an adopted Yuan Ti's son. The dad, the zealot dad, or the wizard? Because if the wizard has his own kid, this changes this dynamic and makes it even more wild and fucked up. The dad, okay. Like, if the wizard is still being actively abused by his father while he has a kid, that is some shit. He's an amazing speaker and very charismatic. The zealot dad, Daddy Zelly, or the step sibling. The wizard is socially anxious and tense. Fair. That's pretty par for the course with a wizard. It's almost the name of the game for wizardry. The wizard is the zealot's adopted son. Does the zealot have any real kids? Because the Yuan Ti's also adopted. Is the zealot not allowed to have kids because it's against God's rules? Well, this guy sucks, and I hate him. And I hope something bad happens to him. This fictional character. The Zealot Dad is sterile. Oh. Does that maybe account for some of why he's such a piece of shit? Because he's self-conscious about that? I abuse my kids because they're not really my kids. Oh. I know I heard it that time. Is that my puppy dog? Is that my Sasquatch? Are you coming down to say hi? Oh shit, what did I just destroyed this model. What I broke. But I broke something. Oh, I broke his flail. His flail arms. Just annihilated. Let's give Puppy some attention so that I can feel better about that. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here. Come on up. Come on up. Stop whipping my computer with your tail and get in here. Oh, you little punkus. Oh, you little punkus. You little punkus alunkus. You little glandular beast.
What the dog doing?
Oh, the puppy. Oh, the puppy. Yeah. Are you gonna help me find the piece of this mini that I just destroyed? That I just annihilated? Huh? Or are you just gonna be a puppy dog? Not help. You're probably not gonna help. Oh, you're gonna sniff though. Huh? How do you feel about this mini? Am I painting it okay? Am I painting this model all right? Give me your honest opinions, Sasquatch. Oh, you like it? Okay, tight. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Okay, I'm gonna put you down so that I can find this arm that I just destroyed, okay? I love you. You're the sweetest little beast. Is that it? No. I think this might be a forlorn conclusion. A forlorn conclusion? A foregone conclusion. Finding this piece. But quick little flashlight under the desk might do it. Nah. That's gone. Okay. Well, shucks. Looks like it's just shorter than it used to be. Did I finish doing this otherwise? The wizard's parents also moved around a lot because of being run out of multiple towns, so it's kind of hard to raise more kids. That's, that'll do it. Yeah, it looks like it did. Okay. That's still rough. It's rough. Because dog, that's the joke. That the puppy was just here. Wait, so how does mom feel about shitty, sterile zealot dad? About daddy no fun. Like, is she also terrible, or is she scared of him, or... Like, what's their Relationship like. What's their dynamic? Do they like each other or does it suck? Well, I'm gonna give these guys some nice chaotic rune tattoos and stuff. That'll be cool. I guess I need to decide. I need to actually design some heraldry, right? Instead of just going, oh yeah, I'm gonna put heraldry on it. I should probably figure out what that heraldry is. Nobody ever called me organized, because I'm not. His wife is not sterile. They could have children that are at least hers, but they say he had a hard enough time raising the wizard. She likes to believe she's a passive passenger on their relationship and chooses not to rein him in or to be a balanced partner. She doubles down on like pastor's wife support if challenged. Yucca duck. Hey, Morris, just so you know, this character's parents are awful. They're the fucking worst. And I wish nothing but the worst for them. I hope they stub their toes on everything they ever look at. They suck. I'm ready to fight them. He actively doesn't believe good is much different than evil in alignment because of his parents. Well, it sounds like both of his parents are evil aligned. So... there's that. They are. Cool! So he's just got all the trauma from having very bad parents. But they aren't seen that way, but they have to be. They have to be. Anyone who knows the truth must see them as such. But then there's the catch is that not everyone sees the truth. Do they? They aren't, they keep moving. There you go. Oh, got it. Okay, so they are like fully doing like the grifter thing of like, oops, they're onto us. Guess we gotta leave. Yeah, okay. Oof, you've created just a really awful pair of characters. Characters, if you will. I'm really proud of characters. That's a good turn of phrase I made. The wizard bonded with people more openly evil who taught him more stuff. Yeah, well, they suck, but at least they're honest, right? Like, that's definitely where Wizard's coming from. Yeah. That's rough. That's just such a rough existence for this guy. I feel bad for him. I want to buy him an ice cream and give him a hug. Then they betrayed him. Well, he knew they were gonna. They were evil. He had to have those expectations already. Yeah. Oh, that felt good. Hooly dooly. Alright, I think the next step I have to take is... I guess I have to figure out heraldry? I know I want black, white, and purple to be the colors of their heraldry, because they are colors that are already all over the place in my armies and contrast well with red. So I guess am I just gonna wing it? Should I not just wing it? So now he operates on friend. If you're his friend and then he's loyal, or if you betray him as a friend, you face the consequences of that betrayal. I don't know why it needed an angry gurgle, but betrayal deserves an angry gurgle. Let's be honest with ourselves. Alright. Maybe I just do all the cloth purple and then do black scrapes on them. Let's go with that. Feels like something. What was that bigger? There it is. Success. You're back. You were not gone long at all in your house. Either that or my sense of time is really more fucked than I thought. He's had a hell of a life. He worked his way through wizard school. Wait, when did he have a chance to even go to wizard school? Between moving around with his abusive parents and hanging out with evil dudes who taught him stuff. When did he even go to wizard school? Oh, rip. That could have been a little bit neater and cleaner and worked out better in my favor, but so it goes. being all kinds of sloppy with this, and I don't really want to be. Eek. Is that? It is. Okay. Good to know. Oh, yeah, you just have a little tighty-whitey situation. Smuggling bananas down there. Well, not tidy white, tidy purple. Tidy purple. Plum smuggler? Yeah, there we go. Plum smuggler. Oh my golly. Reminder. Is this that guy from DBZ with purple power undies and no clothes? Ratsky, I genuinely don't know who you're talking about. I don't know DBZ that well. But, yes. Absolutely. All of these are wearing purple because I decided they're wearing purple. Back from lunch. What'd you get for lunch? Tell me about your lunch story. What'd you eat and why? Still lurking. All right, never mind. Go back to lurk. I don't want to hear about your lunch. I lied. Ooh, chicken curry with rice leftovers? That sounds good. Making me realize I'm hungry. Oop, that's not. There we go. Yeah, that would really hit the spot. Basically, all that conflict is driving the Abbott emotion debate. Wait, so what are you considering murdering the Abbott, right? Did I misremember / misunderstand that? Because I think you should murder the Abbott. That guy can go directly to hell. Yeah, do it. Kill him. Kill him dead. Barovia would be better off without them. personal opinion. He wants to, but doesn't want his emotions to be the sole reason. Well, why not? Why not? I don't have another way to phrase that question. Because I would let my emotions do what emotions do. He feels the zealot did things based on how he felt and justified them with unsound logic and becauses. Oh, got it. Okay. So he's not allowed to do things. He's not allowed to feel his feelings because his shitty dad felt too many feelings. That makes sense. Unfortunately, that tracks perfectly. Should I? I think I should. I think I should. He needs to be sure it's not just emotions. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna actually be kind of smart and grab all of the mech suits of theirs and put heraldry on them as well at the same time. Isn't that smart? Isn't that a maneuver? So that I don't get confused and forget? Clever them. Every now and then I have a smart. It also gives me motivation to start actually working on these things instead of putting them off like I've been doing. Probably be back on the wagon starting off. He has friends now. He has a dog familiar who makes him happy because he's the best boy. That is what doggies do. Doggies have that effect on people. I need more of that paint on my palette. So is the wizard actively trying to be quote unquote rehabilitated and like just generally be a better person, or because I know that the wizard and the paladin have had issues with each other because of this sort of a thing. No, not at all. Okay. Everything is sharp. That's how the models that I paint behave. He only wants to make sense and hold up his morals to himself and his friends if they call him on it. All right. That makes sense. That's all any of us can really hope for, in my humble opinion. And Paladin doesn't want to take care of the omelet, obviously. Well, why not? It's the Abbot's a bad dude, so like, doesn't the Paladin want to make bad dude be not dude anymore, and instead be bad dead? Turn dude into dead, like Paladin do. Because he's celestial with problems, not inherently evil and oh, well, nah. Bogus. 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 But that does actually make a lot of sense as far as it sounds like the way that the Paladin interacts with the wizard, because he keeps trying to actively redeem the wizard, right? Like, that then makes a lot of in-character sense. So I can't call that bogus anymore. It's just reasonable. I think he's giving up on redeeming the wizard. Oh. Was that a thing? Did y'all like decide that's how it is? But that's potentially bad news. I mean, it sounds like bad news. You generally want fewer evil people to be around.
Wow.
No, the wizard had that heart to heart, and he kind of understood how broken the wizard is, but with relentless optimism. Wait, so I don't understand. I'm confused as to that. Sounds like the opposite of giving up. Then, so he kind of pities him. Like, you poor hurt broken soul, you need to be more optimistic. Oh, like he wants the wizard to be optimistic. Not like he's optimistic about the wizard. He was just like, have you tried yoga? I hear exercise helps with depression. Exactly, but that's the kind of thing that helps dehumanize. Well, yeah, it fucking does. Like, no duh. Lift some weights and soak in some mud. You'll feel better. Oh, Samara. Yeah. That is true. That is Samara's reaction. Sees him as something lower, and that's where the giving up comes in. Oh, so he's just like... Okay, so this wizard is just, like, inherently crappy. That's... Oh, man. This paladin is more of a douchebag than I thought he was. And I like that. Because the wizard asked him to meet him where he is. Oath of Smugness. He's not intentionally, but he can be. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're, like, being intentionally an asshole. It doesn't matter a whole lot from being an asshole. Like, it doesn't really matter why you're being an asshole. You're still being an asshole. I like that. I don't know. I like complicated. I like complicated characters. It's good shit. That's why I like that my core RPG group is just very just RP focused, and they love the role play. They love to have the character interactions. It's so good. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next. I should say so. I, as always, Neros, appreciate your updates because they're just interesting as hell, you know? What is the next step? Bone? Metal? Waiting for skin to dry? Well, yes, but... Yeah, let's do some metallics. Just block those in when I don't. I can probably use a relatively big brush. Where actually I can use that brush, I bet. This is another one of my great paint secrets, is to cut in with big brushes. Do just big areas with big brushes, and then don't try to be delicate, don't try to be careful. Just come back with a smaller brush and do the connecting parts. That's a big pro tip. You know what's bad? When the sword that hates evil sticks up for the wizard? Wait, what? Explain that. I have not... that is news. That is big news. That's game-changingly large news. I'm just glad that this morning I established that I'm playing a billionaire trust fund kid that's almost hard to hate. We'll see about that. Nothing hard to hate about a billionaire trust fund kid. As much as I love Septima, if she was a real person, I would genuinely hate her. But she's not. Although I guess the number of characters that I've played that I would genuinely hate if I met them in real life is tremendous. I love playing characters I despise IRL, to be honest. Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It feels good. It's nice being a villain, but also it's nice being a hero that is someone who you just wouldn't like. You know? That's got an appeal all its own. The paladin got upset and started arguing with the wizard. He actually got to the wizard's feelings and rubbed it in. Party wanted him to apologize, and he refused. I was referencing the Solarius Fen dynamic. Yeah, Septima is 1000% a bitch and designed to hate IRL. Wait, no, I am talking about Solaria, Claire. Solclaria. No, Septima and Solaria are both characters that I love, but are both terrible people IRL. If they existed IRL. In my hot opinion. Not in my humble opinion, in my hot opinion. And like, yeah, I knew that's what you were referencing. But I also think being an overworked, underpaid employee who hates one member of the family the least is not the same as actually liking member of family. But I'm letting my real life personal biases get in my way there. He kept saying no and justifying it, and then his sword gave him a headache, and he's screaming at the sword, "What did I do?" I'm feeling sorry, isn't that enough? Oh boy. How often is feeling sorry enough? Though. Why am I holding it like that? Where it's like, you need to tell someone you're sorry. Wait, the paladin didn't know that you have to actually say sorry. You can't just feel sorry. That is a power. That is something. I don't know how you fucked that up so badly. So he did say sorry much later. Got it. Just power rank real quick. Alright. Good to go. Let's get more paint on my palette. Let's call Thomas. Thomas. I don't know why Thomas is like one of my go-to words. But it sits well in the mouth. But Thomas is like the plunst of names. The issue is the wizard was like, I shouldn't let him get under my skin, and he's a good person, this is what they do. It's interesting that your wizard has, like, internalized good and evil like that. Because, like, that's so not how I interact with those game concepts. That, like, if a character at my table spoke like that, then I would be like, wait a minute. There is not literal good or evil. This is a handy-dandy descriptor of a situation. You might want to rethink this. But I'm one of those dorks who's like, we should just take alignment out of Dungeons and Dragons. It is not necessary. Dungeons and Dragons has moved past the need for alignment. He's a worshiper of Ilmater? See, I know who Ilmater is. Ilmater's like the quote-unquote the suffering bro, is what I was about to say. You know, the suffering bro. The god of feeling bad about it. The god of going through some shit. It's the conceived concepts of how good and evil are seen in the world, though not interpreted through the guise of mortal perspective, not actual alignment. Gotcha. Lynn, thank you for putting some points in towards that blind paint stream. I appreciate. Wonderful to see you. How you doing today?
Hello there.
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day. I'm having fun. I'm drinking lots of coffee. My only complaint is that I need to go pick up my dry cleaning, and I'm a little hungry. Those are my only two complaints, beyond like my general like anti-capitalist ranting that I can always do at the drop of a dime. But as far as actionable complaints, the background lore of my Greek Prison Break campaign has the opposite philosophy. We have literal magic that exists on a good-evil binary, ergo it is black and white, and being in this jail is 1000% your fault. Just suffer justly. I'm still interested in playing that Prison Break. Clarotimus. Reconnected. Hello? Is anybody there? Ooh woo? Hello? Ooh woo? I'm still interested in running it. I've built it. Oh, okay, cool. I built it 100% to justify the intro of a single character because fuck, I obsessed when the idea entered my mind meat. It happens. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes things only exist so that you can make other things exist, you know? And that's fine. Creation is creation. It does it what it do. Thank you for responding to my hello, by the way. That makes me feel better. Specifically in a way. Because I guess you could have just refused to. I feel seen. I mean, I do. I do feel seen. It's mostly because my camera's on. But I was like, the most guaranteed way that I can make sure people are listening to me and that I'm actually back on the internet is to ooh-woo at them. Right? Because I don't usually ooh-woo. I'm not the ooh-wooiest. After this character has been put to table, I'd look into a custom mini commission because they would have several things sculpted. Oh, so this is a full-on OC, is what you're saying. This is not just like a character. This is a character. Is that a pipe? That's a pipe. Pipe gets metal. Custom race variant character. Wow. That's something I still haven't really done as a oh my god, I just broke this arm too. Wow, these are more fragile than I thought they were. I'm kind of surprised I haven't done it as a GM, but like I haven't made up a custom ancestry. Like I've homebrewed changing the rules to some, but I haven't done anything other than that. The wizard has very beautiful but tiny magnificent mansion. Magnificent Mansion is a spell that makes me very happy, and it's not just because it's got a good name. Although that's a big part. All these guys have stuff that I didn't deal with. Seems like it. Wow. And you? It's got aquariums, dogs, dinosaurs. All those things are dope as fuck. It's got dinosaur-shaped aquariums full of dogs for some reason. This one's got a pool. Oh. Didn't intend to take that much force to it. But I did, I suppose. Can't tell if the sticky tack holding it on there is loose or if he's loose on the foot base mini model material. Majestically. McGillicuddy. Mechanical. Minotaurs. Menstruation. Alright, we're done. I did it. I got far enough into the M's that I felt I could stop. Triton builds an aquarium out of a portable hole to carry around inside of a tent. Fuck with that. Did I seriously just see the spot that I missed after I put the mini down? Yeah. It does sound very cozy. Oh wow, my phone vibrates loud. Instead of barricading the door of a dungeon to rest, the Titan just sets their hole inside the doorway. Yeah, we've just got this water. There's an ocean that just exists in the dungeon now, boss. What do we do about this ocean? I hope they have pet sharks. Everyone deserves a pet shark. Pet sharks will be mandatory when after the revolution. Well, they won't be mandatory because that's not really mandatory. Anything is not very anarchist of you. Friggin' sharks with friggin' laser beams on their friggin' heads. Oi, boss, can get this into wings. This wings the dungeon. It's all wet. Oh shit, you're in this room? That was the quietest giggle. almost graced with Junebug's presence on camera. Almost.
I can say hi.
You can say hi? Even on camera?
No.
No, you're not on camera? Okay.
Hi, Chad. Go say hi to Frimmy. I'm basically in pajamas.
Oh, that's fair. It was a very sweet giggle,
Aw.
says Moros, and also says hi.
Hi, everybody.
You,
Hi.
she's tired. She worked out this morning. She's feeling it because she's getting ready for her competition in June and her strong woman competition. Competition. I can make words come out of my mouth, and sometimes they're even the ones I want. Oh yeah, she's strong.
My darling, am I pleased to see you?
I said you're working out and getting ready for your competition in June, so you're tired because you did extra more this morning. Comes out of lurking just to be like, what did you say about me? Love it. Classic. I mean, there's more coffee. There's more. I'm going to actually need to come up and get some of that more coffee in very short order. I could hear you talking when I went upstairs. There you go. Oh, there's the other plug. I knew there was one more plug. Actually, speaking of getting up and getting coffee, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do a quick little break. I'll be right back. Don't be worried. I'll protect you from the monsters. Trying to be strong like Abby Anderson and get all the girlies. Whenever you want to go pick up chicks, babe, go for it. If you need me to wing them? Wingman feels like the wrong term for that. Wing them, you know? Wingenby? Wingenby is weird. Okay, I'm gonna go take this break real quick. I'll be right back. Wing person? That's wing person. Using person. Wing them. Wing them. My name's Wing them. I am the Wing them. Wing them. Chester Wing them. Okay. Oh, jeez. Bird AI. AI birds. Not the birds aren't real thing. Birds are already AI. What are birds? Stay back. I know some pigeons. Can I open this banana? Real talk about the birds thing. I love that it got proven with Fallout 4. Fallout 4's concept book and then like 2 bits of surviving dialogue and Institute synth type called Watchers get mentioned. In the Institute, there's a room where you see all the CRT monitors with locations above ground. If you go to those locations in no clip, the only place to get to the angles on those monitors is to go where bird clusters naturally rest. Wow. Fallout 4 is solidly okay, but it's no New Vegas. Gotta say. Banana good. Play Fallout 4 first and then New Vegas. Isn't somebody making a Fallout 4 mod to turn it into New Vegas? That plus the art book that actually shows the Watchers are pigeons hints that there's supposed to be a storyline about them. Huh. That's pretty cool. Gross. Project Mojave, that's what it's called. That'd be cool. If Project Mojave finishes and goes all the way, we can have Tale of Two Wastelands port to Fallout 4. What's Tale of Two Wastelands? So you can play Fallout 3 in New Vegas in Fallout 4. There you go. That one scorpion near the beginning that murks everybody. Dude, that one rad scorpion? Fuck that rad scorpion. Yeah. As somebody who's played a lot of New Vegas, I hate that the layout of the beginning of New Vegas is like, you can go this one direction. Everything else is scary and hard to get around. And like, it's good game design, but once you've played it a bunch of times and you're like, I want to just go do other stuff. I don't care about main plot. I don't care at all. It's like inconvenient. Just there to be a troll. Back with spaghetti. Spaghetti. There we go. Spaghetti. Guess who's back? Back again. Steph is back. Tale of Two Wastelands is the entirety of Fallout 3 in New Vegas' version of the engine, with all the change added stats and a whole dungeon added to the DC Wasteland, with an unmarked quest to get a train running to go to the Mojave. You can be doing nothing and that scorpion will roll up on you. I hate that fucking scorpion. Its smug aura mocks me. Do I want this paintbrush? Yeah, why not? Let's go with this one. Who's gonna stop me? No one. I'm free. Free falling. No, you're free. Never had issues with rad scorpions. Must be the artificial estrogen coursing through me. Yeah, didn't you know estrogen is a well-known scorpion deterrent, actually. No, this is not true. Please do not take this seriously. Estrogen is not a well-known scorpion deterrent. I am goofing hard. Do not get hurt on my account. This is not endorsed by the FDA, the DEA, ANBC, MSNBC. Fallout New Vegas is the ultimate trans allegory. You take 2 shots, reorientate your life, and at least one government vilifies you. I do firmly believe it's impossible not to love New Vegas and not be at least queer. Too late. Well, Aniros, just don't sue me for your scorpion-related injuries, okay? Because you're not going to get anything. Not because I have a good lawyer, but because I don't have any money. I've taken it to the heart. Pray I don't take it again. Yeah, estrogen gives you a +10 stealth modifier versus specifically scorpions. Doesn't work for other arachnids. I left my testosterone in the Sierra Madre. That would be such a good bumper sticker, though. Seizes the loot. Through the Fallout, baby. Leave those radial hormones behind. Oops. One woman's excess testosterone is one man's loot. Some may call this trash. Me, I call this treasure. Legate Lanius, more like, let's get La Masse out of here. That's rough. I support you, Claire. You know I support trans rights as well as trans wrongs. But that was rough. Oh, let's get lame ass out of there? That doesn't... I don't know if that works. Better. I saw a car with the 1999 movie The Mummy as a cinematic masterpiece, etc. the other day. Made me happy. Hell yeah. This reads like Manhunter. The Gretchen's book. I say Gretchen's book like we're close friends. Yes, Manhunt. Fantastic fucking book. If you like transphobes getting wrecked and trans people getting what they deserve and horror, please go read Manhunt immediately. It's very good. I want the Sniper Smurf copy pasta as a bumper sticker. I don't think I know the Sniper Smurf copy pasta. Unless you mean like the Navy SEAL one? I don't know which one we're talking about. Yeah, Neros, it's fantastic. It's got romance. It's got humor. It's got body horror. It's got apocalypse-ness, post-apocalyptic stuff. You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll be terrified. It would be less mediocre than J.K. Rowling's mediocre, awful book. It actually directly takes shots at J.K. Rowling multiple times, and is the reason that that author got personally attacked by J.K. Rowling on Twitter. It's also incredibly horny, yeah. And graphic. Lots of bloodshed. And other fluids. Many bodily fluids. Some good, some bad. Good book. You deserve a Pulitzer. Who's a good book? And I've been following the author on... I was following the author on Twitter for a long time. Still am. I'm just not on Twitter as much. And she's an absolute delight as well. It can probably be surmised based on wrote good book. But, you know, that's not always true. Surprised I had to abandon Mastodon today. Oh, I saw that, Claire. Did it? So, was it straight up? I don't remember the words I was trying to use, so I'm singing instead of talking. Yeah, there are crypto snobs on Mastodon. They do exist. There's a whole instance for them. Please, there's backup horns. Now I'm a ska band. I like that I delivered that like I was like Dracula. Like, now I am a ska band! Ha 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 ha. Not as a slight to you forgetting words. No, totally understood. If I was bothered by shit like that, I wouldn't have a command for when I stutter and keeping track of how many times I stutter. Yeah, bots do be existing everywhere. It is unfortunate. Dracula explodes into a cloud of bats as a trio of snare drums roll chaotically. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. That's if Dracula was a ska band. Ska is mentioned in the Ren. Speaking of stuttering, I don't need to finish that thought. I'm just gonna say cool. Renfield. Bleh. Ren.
Take your pick. Billy boy.
That movie looks really fun. I have no idea what to expect beyond Nick Cage and that one actor whose name I don't remember. But it looks really enjoyable. Just Nick Cage's Dracula was enough to get me there. And everything else is icing on top as far as I'm concerned. Quite enjoyable. Man, I did not thin out my flesh wash enough. They look way too fucking healthy. Normally they look way more sallow and like jaundiced. But no, these just look like regular human skin tones, and I don't want that. I want them to be unhealthy. Well, I'm gonna have to see it at some point. Nicholas Hoult. I think that's the name of that actor. The guy who actually plays Renfield. I think it's Nicholas Hoult. It feels right in my bones. Even if it might not be right in reality. Oh shit, yeah. God, I'm good. Get that and be a medal. Oh, hey, puppy. You're like a medal, but you're cute. I know all the actor names. He was... Oh, that's broke. It's broken now. Okay, that's fine. Squatch! Squatch gone. Squatch came down to be visible and then bailed. Show the pupper. She's out already. She's gone. I was like, oh, maybe I'll put my brush down and show pup, and she failed. She's confused because I'm packing. Oh fuck, that's right. I gotta do that too. Okay, now we're actually gonna have a Squatch sighting. And maybe a wild loop of sounds.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Let me turn it off.
Puppy!
Who
No,
did that?
give me... Come here. Don't play with your bed, you doofus. That much. Oh. Hey, come here. Come here. Get on camera, you Gordon. Swatch! Come here. No, she's just playing fetch now. You can kind of see Puppy. Are you...
Puppy.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're used to.
It's okay. I'll post a Squatch photo and to make up for it. Hold on. No, she only ever brings it to the foot of the stairs. She doesn't bring it all the way up. What? That's new. That's different. That's changed. All right. Posting Squatch pics. Hashtag Squatch pics. I'll put one on my Discord and one in your Discord to make a point of Squatch pics. Squatch. Okay, there's one. Yeah, I'm going to a wedding this weekend. So she's getting boarded. And we're very sad that we can't take her with us. Where's the pets posts? There you go. I posted Squatch everywhere. Been friends since 5th grade. I don't think I still talk to anybody I've known that long. It'll be fun. If it's not fun, we'll make it fun. That's a promise and a threat. The beatings will continue until morale improves. At the wedding, apparently. We just made this a BDSM wedding. BDSM stands for bondage, domination, submission, and marriage. Squatch is the cutest. She's the best pup. She's extremely cuddly as well. Like, I have never met another dog buying dumb shit for myself. That is another good BDSM. I mean, honestly, I never met a BDSM I didn't like. It's not usually how you use that phrase, but I'll stand by it here. BDSM, buying dumb shit for myself. I had a brief moment of saying that the wedding's gonna be fun no matter what, and if it's not fun, we'll make it fun. And then that led to the beatings will continue until morale improves. And then that led to BDSM stands for bondage, domination, submission, and marriage. And now we're here. We're all caught up again. That's the recap. That's the instant replay. Oh, and then I also said I never met a BDSM I didn't like. Because apparently they're all good. Every acronym for BDSM is positive. Bees do so much for the environment. Buying myself dumb shit. You know. Why did your toesies wind up like 17 shades darker than the rest of you? Is it because gravity happened and pulled all the wash down to your feet? Probably. Some dirty toesies. I mean, I'm gonna literally paint dirt on them, but I have to like finish the skin first. Gravity, stay the hell away from me. I should probably know more of the words to that song than I do, considering that Jack Johnson was a staple in my household for all of my life. Well, at least I guess as long as Jack Johnson's been around. Jack Johnson? John Mayer. What? How did I mix up Jack Johnson and John Mayer? Both were staples in my household growing up. Just funny considering we're very much like a metalhead family. Well, my brother and I at least. But we can still get down on some Jack Johnson and some John Mayer. And some Jack Mayer and some John Johnson. yeah, that's right. I want to make their skin look grodier. I want them to be not as healthy looking. Do I make them paler? Do I just do that way? Do I just make them Vlad the Impaler? Do I give them some kind of weird skin color? A little bit of blue, maybe? A little bit of blue, maybe? Purple, blue, blurple. I guess purple is already blue purple, so that's something. I want to do red around the bits where it meets the metal. I want to do like a thin blue watch. Just a little, give them a little bit of a razzle dazzle, you know? Or I guess remove their razzle dazzle a little bit. Reduce the dazzle. Boss isn't here and the environment is so much happier. Oh, weird. Oh, I hate when that's the case. There we go. Now we got unhappy looking flesh. That sucks. I'm glad that your boss isn't around and that things are pretty chill. But I'm sorry that it is normally not that way. Usually a sign of bad management. A little bit. Generally speaking, being excited that someone's not around is a sign that maybe that person should be around even less. Just in my opinion. Ooh, my fingers are crossed. I will send good luck your way. I will entreat the dark gods and let them hear your case. You ask your boss to work from home because everyone's happier. I mean, I genuinely think that people should be allowed to work from home with any job that's viable. Like, obviously there are some jobs that you can't do that, but... offices are bogus. I would, honestly, rather work in any given restaurant or food service again than work in another office. Because even if restaurants and food service and generally dealing with customers is kind of, like, intense, it doesn't feel quite so soul-crushing. Like, maybe it's the ADHD talking, but I would rather be overwhelmed for 8 straight hours than bored for 8 straight hours. My office do not pass go is afraid of being my boss. I refuse to be threatened with or afraid of my boss. Fuck yeah. That's the way. I know it's Star Wars Day, and a lot of people have probably said that's the way, but Aniris, what you just said, that right there, that is the way. No fooling, no joshing. That's the way. Had to learn from experience. Experience is the best teacher, but it also leaves the most scars. So, yeah. We did blue. Doing purple. Got a lot of crazy, horrible stories. My life has been a shit show in the past. I'm not about to play at Russian Olympics, but damn, I feel that. So much so that therapists agree, yeah, what the fuck? My coworker and one of my best friends was the most mad I've ever seen him after meeting with boss yesterday. I don't know. I don't think he'll be here long. No. Generally, most mad you've ever been is not, oof, 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 oof. He's the main reason you're still here? Ooh. Because he's that good of a dude. I bet next week we 100% reach the blind stream. I mean, it's guaranteed. It would be this week if I wasn't taking off over the weekend. But I think I might get in trouble for live streaming someone else's wedding. If it was my own wedding, maybe I could get away with it. But I'm not confident. I love being at that stage of painting a thing where you're like, oops, this sucks. You and June fight. Wow, Mouth did so good there. Strike me as fall wedding vibes. Would you be surprised to learn that we got, we proposed to each other, because we talked about it, like, in 2020, we had a discussion that was like, yo, we should just get married because we've been together for 3 years at that time. Yeah, 3 years and some change. And we're like, if one of us dies or whatever, like, we should be married before that. Because we love each other and stuff like that. So we had a discussion, we like talked out like getting married. We both decided on buying. I'm just going to tell you the story of my engagement and marriage, apparently. This is what we're doing right now. So, we're both like, okay, we're going to get rings. We're not going to work out specifically when we're getting married, but... or when we're proposing, but it's going to happen. We'll go full screen for this. So, we both, then this is like summertime, probably, like summer 2020. Everybody's at home, everybody's uncomfortable and scared all the time. And we just discuss, we're like, yeah, let's get married. So, she orders a ring, I order a ring. We don't talk to each other. We like both confirm, like, yes, I have a ring, or it's in the mail or something like that, and like we'll propose when the time is right. And she cracked a joke about being so competitive that she wanted to make sure she proposed first, which is very her. So sure enough, it's I'm like, okay, shit. Halloween is coming up. I am absolutely proposing to her on Halloween because that is the best. It's my favorite holiday. It's great. We're a very spooky goth couple, even though we're not. We both love horror and all that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I don't say anything to anybody. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna propose on Halloween. It's gonna be great. And then I got home from doing something for work on the 30th, and there's like a note on the door, and there's this whole, she set up a fucking scavenger hunt around the house of things that she really likes about me, and I was just fucking weeping the whole time. Like, I saw the first note and immediately knew what was going on, but all around the house, scavenger hunt of things that reasons that she wants to be married, and I'm like weeping, and eventually like I find her and she proposes, and I'm like, no, you can't propose yet. I was gonna propose tomorrow. You can't do this. And she's like, I told you I was gonna win, and I was like, no, wait, let me get your ring. I wasn't ready. So that was our engagement, and then because it was like peak COVID times, and we didn't want to. We didn't want a big wedding, period, because like we're both a little introverted nerds. But because it was peak COVID times, we were just like, let's just elope. Let's just go to the courthouse and get married. And I was like, babe, I know it's really soon, but there is a Friday the 13th in November. Can we get married on Friday the 13th? So we went to the courthouse on the 13th. My brother and his girlfriend were our witnesses, and there you go. We've been married since then, Friday the 13th of 2020. So I don't even know why are we talking about this? Where did this come from? Oh, fall wedding. So yes, there you go. That's how we got there. Tangents. So yes, extremely fall wedding. You're gonna make me cry like the damn Totoro movie. Well, Totoro's gonna make me cry if I think too hard about it too. So, also, so is my marriage. Just look at my wife. Yeah, there you go. So yes, fall wedding all the way. That's the story. That's the whole story. And then we got a dog. Well, you got a house and then a dog. Not a dog and then a house, because that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I gotta paint minis. I gotta stop. I don't want to cry on camera. I have facial situations happening. I'm not doing it. Not today. Maybe I will. You stayed past break to fucking hear the wedding story? Oh my golly. Steph, you're the best. Love you. Have a good day. Kick some butt. Tell your boss the next time you see him that I said, get fucked, asshole. And then they'll ask why this random person they've never heard of said that. Shit. Yeah. That's really sweet. Yeah. Tell your boss I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight your boss, Steph. I'm gonna come up there and fight your boss. What is the next thing I wanted to do paint wise? What is the next thing I want to do paint wise? Oh, that's right. If I ever got married, I'd elope and somehow have a bird there if possible. You can get a bird there. I mean, it's not hard to get birds in places. Maybe into a courthouse might be kind of hard, but like I think you could pull it off. Go to Vegas? Fuck yeah. Getting married in Vegas did briefly get discussed. And then we were like, no, it's a pandemic. We're not going to Vegas. I want you to know that you look pretty today, and I hope you all stay hydrated. I'm gonna drink this Wawa. Thank you, Ratsky. And I appreciate it.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
June, I hope if you heard that story, you approve of the way that I told it. Well, good. Then don't even worry about it. Is that metallic paint? Certainly looks like metallic paint. What the fuck? Yeah, those are metallic flecks. Is that just all of my... Huh. That's weird. I just heard you talking to Ratsky, so it sounded like shout out time. Fair enough. Thank you for always remembering to shout out when I never can remember. Because I'm bad at that for some reason. Alright, we're gonna do an all over sallowing. Saloning? Jaundicing. Jaundicing. Jaundicing is the word I'm looking for. Get this meat looking just a little less healthy. And then maybe cap it off shortly after that. I feel like I see Ratsky a lot, but I never followed until now. Go figure. Well, you're missing out. Not only is he a funny dude, but he does some very cool, much more sciencey than me stuff. Yeah. He's a 3D printing man. He's a, I would say engineer. I'd go so far as to say engineer. 3D sculpting, 3D printing, paintballing, video gaming. He open mouse kit the, wow, open mouse kit. Open mouth kissed a horse once. So I'm told. Stealing jokes directly out of Austin Powers. Feel accomplished. My tree character is the most alien character in a Spelljammer campaign. See, that's something. That right there is saying something. a little thicker on the purple than I would have liked, but it's easy to fix. We talked to a bunch of element princes and they didn't know what to make of him or his brain. He isn't even sure he's mortal. Oh shit, that's pretty cool. I fuck with that sort of confusion. That's lovely. Well, trees are mortal, right? I hate to break this to you. Trees are mortal. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Where is this paintbrush? It's a magic tree. Okay, fair. You got me there. I cannot even start to argue with that. An inconceivable amount of time longer than a Hexblood's lifespan. You know what they say, when a Hexblood and a tree really love each other, they defy the standard laws of nature. I'm pretty sure I've heard that. More than mortal, at least, to him. Yeah, okay. I buy it. I'm comfy with that. Alright, I'm going to finish this highlight of skin on all these, and then we're going to figure out who we're going to raid into. He's linked with an oak tree. He might live 2,000 years. Is he particularly weak to slashing damage, like from axes or fire? I said fully as a joke. Nobody doesn't like being around herbicides. Who does like being around herbicides? Alternatively, imagine pronouncing herbicides like it's the name of a Greek philosopher. Herbicides. The wise Herbicides once said, vomits from that one 5e spell that drains life from plants and heals. Blight? Blight is the only one that I can think of. Or Wither? I don't know which spells affect plant life. It has not come up often in my games. Which is a shame now that I'm thinking about it. ultra close up on my forearm. I hope you like that. Some weird part of my brain is telling me it might be Wither and Bloom. But I don't have a reason to believe that. But I also don't have a reason to doubt it. So. Oh, there you go. I don't control what goes into the vault. But once it's there, it's there. He's fun. I play him in a one-shot that went to hell. Yeah. Wait, no, you mean literally the one-shot went to hell? Or like it went really badly? Or I suppose both. He had a crush on an NPC that they met in hell. That answers my question. There you go. I also think that I would develop a crush on someone I meet in hell. Because that's just... it's hot, you know? I wasn't intending to be punny about that, but it's hard not to be sometimes. A Rakshasa Sommelier. Now that is outstanding. I'm very here for that NPC. Very into luxury and has great booze. My tree was smitten. Can your tree get fucked up? Can trees get drunk? Inquiring minds need to know. Yes and no. Okay. Fair answer. Very fair answer. Trees are poisoned by the purity of alcohol. Oh. That's a concept. Yeah, the more pure, the worse. That makes sense. That's kind of how it works on humans, too, if we're being completely honest. But when you're a tree person who wants to get fucked up and indulge, it's a great time and you don't care. Yeah. Well, that's also true of Humans. Something being poisoned isn't going to stop you if you don't really care at the time. So he had Gubuster? Goobuster? Goobuste? Gutbuster. Oh. Here I am thinking this is something very fancy, and then it's a typo. Goobuste. Goobuste is the fancy vintage Gutbuster. And saw everyone in the group in 5s? That's rough. More than doubles. More than double doubles, in fact. Lost 2 levels and 2 years in a dormant state? Oh my word. Liquor's so good, they Rip Van Winkled themselves. A little much. Okay. Become more and more resistant since then. Oh, he's building up a tolerance? That's not good. That's bad for Tree. Alright. Made some good progress. Got the skin almost done. Blocked in the metallics and some cloth. That's honestly a lot more than I expected to do today. I dig it. Ooh. Alright. Who doth we rate it? Tree would not like to be asleep for 2 years. Who would... Well, I don't know. Being asleep for 2 years would be... No, that would be bad. He finished the mini keg and almost died. Oh my word. Spew. I love having a wireless keyboard that I can just move around and do things with. Oh wow, everybody's doing stuff today. Like everybody. Right, probably Malev? Yeah, we do a Malev. Let's do a Malev. Let's do a Malev. Oh. Okay, never mind. I misread. I was like, oh shit, Malev is not streaming. We do it. Okay. I will be posting next week's stream schedule within the next 24 hours. Doing a special little paint stream with 1-inch Heroes on Wednesday. Doing a bunch of slightly less special, more standard streams throughout the rest of the week. You know how it is. Thank you! I will have fun. I'm gonna have so much fun. Be great. Until next time, I suggest never forget that T-Pain's actually a pretty fucking good singer and a very chill dude. And you should go listen to some T-Pain. Okay? Treat yourself. Treat yourself to some T-Pain.
They're lovely, and they're probably not. They're probably not sick and salty. But Paul, man, I'm glad to hear that you're okay, my dude. That makes me think that it wasn't. That makes me think that it wasn't me that brought it home, which is good, because I was like, no one else got sick. It was probably someone else. What's up, Holy Fireman? Thank you for that raid. Yo, what's up, Lost? Howdy, Holy. What's going down? Damn, look at the scent. These boys is... Vile's got the vile terminal lung diseases. That's too funny, bro. These guys is over here with this stream action. Do they be putting... Yo, let me see that one again. Put that one up on screen again, Connor. I need to see that. I'm over here trying to scope this. I need them to send me another geisha in another Ronin. Ronin? Yeah, I think it's Ronin. The stream going crazy right now.